Well, hello, everybody. It's Friday, but not only is it Friday, it's also the birthday celebration for our very own in a human suit. Yes, it is indeed J.Ishiro Finney's birthday today, and today we are going to celebrate with you. How do
Yes,
you,
we are.
how do you feel today? Do you need a birthday spanking?
Not now, but that could be arranged.
Okay.
You asked me how I feel.
Yes. How do you feel?
Old.
You feel old?
Actually, no. Don't feel young. How about that? But yes, listeners, it isn't an April Fool's. Yes, actually, April 1st is indeed my birthday.
Yes.
Fuck it. My human suit's incept date was in fact April 1st, 1976. But my alien body is much older.
You have an old soul.
So let's see. Oh, Trenton's got a.
Trenton says Cat is wielding the bonk stick of anti-horniness. Not sure if it's effective on grays. Oh, in the title card.
Maybe I should upload
No,
that.
I just know how to wield a shaft very well.
You already stumped me, damn it.
Hey, Trenton
What
gave
the
me an
hell?
opportunity.
Okay, so no, actually, what it was is I was looking at her and she was wearing this lovely outfit, and I thought, here, hold my rod. And she was doing it for me.
I think it should be like a lightsaber.
And it was doing it for me.
Womp.
Womp. So, yes, in celebration of my birthday party, here all alone. Huh? What the hell is. What is this? It's my birthday party.
Yes.
That is right. I have already said, I'll say it once more for the new arrivals. April 1st, 1976 is the day that this human suit was first brought online. So, yes, you can do the math from there.
And you all are invited to the party this evening.
Yes, you are. So we're going to start the evening off with, well, what are you starting me off with?
Well, we have some shochiko by here.
Yes, well, the last of it at least. I think we can get at least maybe 2 shots out of that.
I'd say 2 shots, to get a good buzz going, don't want to get too crazy, because if we did, we could break out the whiskey that I've got in the cabinet.
No, I don't know if that would be a good idea.
Here you go. Here you go, birthday gray dude.
Now, the one thing that is very accurate about this picture is she will definitely hold a rod later, and I will be looking lovingly at those knockers. Yes, that is true.
I told you I can wield a shaft very well.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Kampai, everybody.
Not bad. You know what? We should have heated it up.
We should have.
We got a little bit left. I think we can split. Well, that's very, very little.
Oh, I was planning on taking a trip to H Mart.
You're going to have to.
Excuse me.
Wait, this is you two? Well, it could be. Okay, so how was your day?
My day?
Yeah, how was your day?
Actually, it was very good and relatively easy, which made me happy. Because I am sad that I'm being forced back into the office on Monday.
Motherfucker.
So this was my last day working from home, at least full time.
At least full time?
At least full time. I still get Fridays off.
Okay, excuse you. I will. So, shit, where are they?
What are you looking for?
Well, they said, wait, this is you? I was going to share a picture, but, oh, I know where I keep them.
Where do you keep them?
Well, we'll start out. I guess some listeners haven't seen us yet. So here's Kat, and I'll go get a picture of me. Hold on.
God, that's such an old picture of me.
Doesn't look all that different.
Thank you.
I mean, you're still that pretty much is you. I mean, all right, edit avatar. I'll just post this briefly. Okay. Here's me in the human suit.
Mhm.
I'm a handsome fellow, aren't I?
With oh, that's Lucifer.
Yes, we named a rat Lucifer because something that cute named Lucifer was hilarious.
Oh, I miss that little guy.
And we thought it was hilarious. And here's me. See, I really do look like this.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, this is what the human suit looks like. And
oh, you haven't changed. Your human suit really hasn't changed either.
and here is me at 19. Back when I looked like Kaneda from Akira.
Yeah.
I used to get that actually.
Really?
Yeah.
They call you Kaneda?
Yeah. Well, I used to have this shirt, with him holding the laser, and it said Neo Tokyo is about to explode. And people, is that supposed to be you? Did you draw that? And I was like, I wish.
Oh, back in the day when anime wasn't mainstream.
But yes, it is the birthday day, and you know what? I look pissed off there. Well, that's my resting bitch face that I always have. Let's put a happier picture up.
There you go. We need one of these, but you and the alien. You out of the human suit.
All right. What you want me out of the human suit? Okay.
Undead Quinn says, "Nice death glare."
Yeah. Well, hey, here's another picture of Cat. Okay, here you can notice you're noticeably younger here.
Yeah, I am.
And just for the hell of it, here's Tessa. Because who doesn't want to see more of her?
Tessa Fowler's nice.
Yes. Well, you want me out of the human suit, so here we go.
No, I meant like a group shot of the two of us.
Yeah, we definitely need that. We do. We most definitely do.
You know what? We should have put a little birthday hat on that avatar of you.
That would have been too much work. Okay, let's see.
A good name for a rat would be Biggie Cheese.
No, we've always had very interesting naming conventions for our rodents. Unless the rodent is named for us, we tend to name them after villains because it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too funny to have a rat named Megatron, even though he really did act like Megatron.
He lived up to his name.
He was an asshole.
He was dark gray, and he was a little tyrant.
And on top of that, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking the last of this. I'm the birthday boy.
Yeah, take the last of that. See if I care. We should have put a little candle in it.
Well, one of our rats isn't named after a villain this time around. We've got Vegeta
and Chaozu.
And Chaozu, just because it was funny.
But Chaozu is based on the last emperor of China, so there you go.
And he's a vampire.
So, not evil, but
Okay. Why is anime mainstream when the French make decent stuff? I think you mean manga. The problem is there's a lot of great manga out there. We just don't get a lot of it because, unfortunately, the buying audience right now wants the real
schlock.
Yeah, I mean, the real fluff, cheap stuff or porn.
Yeah.
I mean, there used to be a time when you got some really high grade books out there, but they don't market to stuff in us anymore.
Not really. And, occasionally you'll get a Death Note or a Tokyo Ghoul, something that really shines. But for the most part, it's all popcorn.
Yeah.
As far as French BD, I wish that French BD was or bande dessinée was more popular, especially the stuff by Enrico Marini.
Yeah.
That he deserves a larger audience here.
Cancer is such a hole to rats. Well, the thing about the cancer thing, dude, is get a male. Everyone gets females. They're very prone to tumors. Men don't have quite that level.
No.
Actually, it's much less.
We've only had one rat in the 6 years we've been keeping them that had tumors.
August?
Stanley,
yeah. Yeah, and he was a late adoption.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. for the birthday cheer.
Yes, thank you.
If a rat does something legendary, name him Chris Rock.
When you gonna have a rat named Broly?
That's not a bad idea.
No, Frieza.
Frieza.
I want a Frieza.
You want a Frieza?
I want a Frieza. Frieza's my dog.
Well, that sounded really, really awkward and embarrassing, but okay.
What? What? Frieza's my jam, man.
Shit.
He's my homeboy.
Could you not sound more white?
That's why I talk that way, because I find it hysterical.
It is.
Really, that's the only reason why I say that shit, is because I find it absolutely hilarious that a white girl like me is talking like that.
Well,
even though I did grow up in Inglewood.
Well, it is also really sad that you've got all these SGW types now that don't want to use gendered speech anymore, so they've all adopted y'all from rap music.
Yeah.
Not y'all from the South, because it's said differently in the South.
Yeah. Well, in the South, y'all is you all.
Yeah.
So if you actually you can hear that it's a contraction of the two words. But yeah. Elias, happy birthday! Party on alien style.
Frieza has N-word privileges. What? He's super white. What do you mean?
Yeah, but he's a pimp.
Yeah.
You know, Frieza Frieza has 3 pimp hands. His 2 regular ones and that tail.
Well, wait. What do you make of the fact that Frieza is essentially an anime/manga brainiac?
I think it's a pretty good brainiac.
And Vegeta's essentially Zod.
Yeah.
But more likable.
No, I think they're both pretty good homages.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, they're their own unique characters, but you can see it. You know, just like Goku is Superman. You know, he's more wholesome than fuck. And kind of an idiot.
Kind of?
But yet, you know, the only thing that saves him from taking over the planet is his good-naturedness. I mean, right down to the fact that he marries an overbearing woman.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
except Chi-Chi's sex crazed.
Chi-Chi is sex crazed.
And probably gives him spankings.
Oh, more than likely.
You know, Clark's just whipped.
Yeah. Is Dragon Ball worth your time?
That's a hard question. I couldn't really get through it when it was airing on Cartoon Network.
Neither could I, but
although the Hell episode was really funny.
But Dragon Ball Z Abridged did an absolutely fantastic job of breaking down the show. And
the fact that a lot of it is more accurate than the translated US version.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually took the time to adapt the story from the Japanese version rather than the American translation. And they frequently make fun of that while you're watching it. So I'd say at the very least, watch DBZ Abridged, because then you get all the important parts.
With some really great jokes. Actually, the thing that got me about Dragon Ball Abridged was that some of the funniest moments they didn't make up. They were really just in the anime.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't them being silly. Team 4-Star banned me from their live streams. Why?
Those cunts. Yeah, what'd you do? I know they've done some stupid woke shit lately.
Yeah, but why would they ban you?
I know that they got really uncomfortable when people kept telling them to do more Mr. Popo.
Like, guys, Popo's great. You know? And then they start doing those sorts of jokes with a Super Kami Guru.
Yeah. Okay.
Hellish Court, I am an ass.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case.
Well, do you feel that it was earned? And I loved the Final Fantasy Machine Abridged. I couldn't get into Machine Abridged, unfortunately. I really liked them doing Helsing, though.
Who is Team 4-Star Cat?
Oh, Victoria, Team 4-Star is a channel on YouTube where they got their start doing Dragon Ball Z abridged. And they did that for like 7 years straight. And then they've done other things like Helsing abridged, Final Fantasy 7. They've done some other abridged productions, and now they have this spin-off from they're no longer doing Dragon Ball Z abridged. They burnt out on that, but now they're making their own content, which is Home for Infinite Losers, which is all of the characters that died during the course of DBZ and went to hell, and them living together in this commune. And you have to watch DBZ abridged in order to get the jokes, but it's really funny. Redneck. And yeah, Kaiser Neko is demanding the group become woke and called all their fans who are concerned about the Virginia sex offender kid lawsuit transphobes.
Which one's Kaiser Neko?
Fuck. I believe Kaiser Neko is Trunks.
Okay, so he's gone woke.
Yeah. I believe Kaiser Neko is Trunks.
What part am I supposed to care about? I mean, if they cave to him, I suppose I'd care. But in general, he can go fuck himself. Seriously, I have no patience for anyone that supports that shit. They can go fist themselves.
No, I'm with you.
As I've said over and over again, I have no time for groomers. No time for groomers whatsoever. In fact, I think there is a wonderful cure for pedophiles. Everyone thinks, oh, there's no cure for pedophiles. It's called bullets.
The lead cure.
Yes.
The lead injection.
Yeah, something as simple as a 357 lead pill,
Well, I think a good helicopter ride.
Yeah, free helicopter ride would be good.
Take them on a nice tour.
Yeah, I would love it if somebody actually did that. Actually just had free pedophile rides on helicopters. Yeah, give it away at an AMBLA meeting or something.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, give away all these helicopter tours to NAMBLA. And then just, shove them out over the Grand Canyon.
I want to do that. I want to make those flyers and distribute them. Free helicopter rides.
Yeah. Give one to Sam Delaney since he's a member.
Yeah.
He's an AMBLA member. Yeah. Shit. Samuel Delaney can go out the helicopter.
Fuck Delaney. What's it about Virginia and sex offenders? This is new to me. I actually hadn't heard about a Virginia law being passed. I should ask my brother about that. I mean, everybody's been talking about the Florida one, so.
Oh, the anti-groomer bill?
Yeah.
It's about time. I want to see that go national. Of course, we know it'd only be red states that, had anti-groomer bills.
I'm waiting for that to come through here.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
I'm actually, I should write to my congressman.
Yes, you should write to your congressman because that would be responsible. That's what a citizen would do.
And I'm a citizen, goddammit.
Yes, you are a citizen, which means you can make arrests. Go arrest someone.
Can I?
Arrest me and spank me.
How about one of these fucktards?
Which gun are you going to use?
Oh, which one do you want me to use?
It's kind of a toss-up. I mean, the Red Hawk's pretty cool, but you also got the shotgun.
Well, I could have both. I can pull out and be Dirty Harry with the Red Hawk, and be fucking the Terminator with the shotgun.
Okay, let's see what people have to say. Helsing Abridged was great. Let's see.
We should go shooting
Here we
again.
go.
I want to shoot my shotty again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to practice shooting.
We're
from
sitting
the hip.
all this ammo. Let's do it.
Yeah. Redneck to acid trip. The Virginian school board is caught covering up an incident where a kid claiming to be gender fluid went into a girl's bathroom and raped the girl in the
of
the vocal father. Okay, I know the case you're talking about. You know what? I am all. Virginia has a lot of open spaces. I'm all for taking him out and him never coming home.
And people are, why is Disney obsessed with little kids? Because they've been infiltrated by scumbags.
Yeah.
And the thing is, in Disney World, there's a different solution because it's in Florida. There are a lot of gators in Florida.
Gators. Yep,
Bodies
gators.
can disappear real easy in Florida.
Indeed. Walt was a freak, but and by freak I mean he was a perv. He really was. But he liked adults.
Yeah.
And therefore I don't care. I just find it, funny that he actually would get his animators to make animated porn for him. But again, it would be adult content with adult characters. He didn't want kids.
All right.
Hellish says gators also taste good. I have never had gator.
I would love to try gator.
Same here. I've been wanting to try gator and rattlesnake. Both of those sound awesome.
Oh yeah, the gay agenda quote. Oh God, do you know about that?
Yeah,
they flat out said
that
they're pushing the gay agenda, which we've been told repeatedly doesn't exist. Hey, Catherine, how you doing?
Hey, Catherine. Hey, I'm on a 3-minute delay, but Kaiser Neko has always been woke. He's basically the main guy behind TFS, and he's been a gay furry male feminist the whole time. I knew he was a gay furry male feminist, but I didn't know that he's also for pedos.
Well, then why was Helsing Abridged ripping on SAW so much?
That is a good question. I had been hoping that he was just the odd man out in the group. Trenton, allegedly bodies can disappear in swamps. Allegedly.
Oh, we have a guest here. Power Girl arrived. She's always welcome, so we'll include Power Girl. Oh yeah, Walt was a big time pervert.
Yeah, he apparently some of the things that are in the vault that won't see the light of day until copyright runs out are adult cartoons that he had commissioned of Mickey, Minnie, and company.
I need to get some food, but hold on.
Okay.
Gay, furry, male feminist. Yeah, believe it or not, there are a lot of them for some reason. But then there are a lot of furry conservatives too, so I don't know.
Furries come in all shapes and sizes.
I'll be right back. I need a little bit of food.
Okay.
Yeah, a shot and a half shouldn't hit me this hard.
Yeah. You had 2.
Well, yeah, I guess it was a full shot.
Yeah. There we go. Catherine, Kat, we should have a stream discussion. Generational cultural touchstones. I got triggered when you said Steven's Universe is a millennial touchstone. Only weirdos watch Steven's Universe. SpongeBob is the touchstone. If I am wrong, then I am wrong. From what I can tell, there's a lot of vocal people who say Steven's Universe, and they are specifically of the generation of millennial. I have found that SpongeBob seems to be the bridge between Gen X and millennials, and even farther. So that's been my experience with talking to people. Actually, I wasn't really into SpongeBob when it first came out, but strangely enough, I've been kind of learning more and more about it through osmosis, and I see why it endured, and I see why it was as big a deal as me personally. I had been, I had my fill of, what's the word I'm looking for? Ren and Stimpy knockoffs. And that's what SpongeBob was striking me as at the time. I was also at that age where I was aging out of watching Nickelodeon. And my brother was still watching Nickelodeon, though, and he loved SpongeBob. So, but anyway, so you got yourself some vittles?
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is real ghetto here. Crab on a rice cake.
That's not ghetto. That can be considered sophisticated shit right there in some places.
Crab on top of No, it's not real crab.
I know.
It's crab with a K.
Yeah.
And it's on a rice cake. I mean, that's real classy, isn't it?
Well, you just have to like put a piece of basil on it, and there you go.
The thing is, I remember the 90s and I remember the whole thing with SpongeBob. I don't think anyone remembers, but you had to be on ecstasy to get it, apparently. That's why all the ravers liked it.
So the ravers would bop back and forth between SpongeBob and Teletubbies?
Yeah. They'd watch Teletubby or they'd watch SpongeBob before the rave, and then they'd get home around 5 a.m. after the rave, still on ecstasy, and then they'd watch Teletubbies.
Got it. So so SpongeBob was the bridge show between Gen X and millennials.
Yeah.
So yeah. Again, I couldn't get into it.
So what about John? Wait, what?
Yeah. What do you need? David Jack, it's true, Kat and Ishii. After your previous stream, I scolded my friend John Ivantaro in real life after he suggested that stupid Watchmen fanfic idea where Rorschach gets over his bigotry.
I'm not going to comment. I thought he came down on him pretty hard anyway, so.
So, Catherine, let me put it this way. Steven's Universe came out when the youngest millennials were 17. We didn't grow up with it. There is just a very outspoken bunch of weirdos on the internet who obsess over it.
Yes, and they're all supporters of child grooming.
Okay, thank you for clarifying. I appreciate that. I was wrong.
No. It was made by millennials.
It was made by millennials.
Really sick ones.
Yes.
Who play the fucking ukulele. Why do they always play the fucking ukulele?
Because that's their weapon of choice. Jamil, wasn't SpongeBob supposed to be an adult cartoon?
I don't know.
Not to my knowledge.
I have no idea.
I mean, there was that SpongeBob porn that was made.
Oh God. Yeah, I walked in on that Cinema Snob episode you were watching. Jesus.
It is pretty disturbing, isn't it?
Almost as bad as the time you reviewed the E.T. porn from Germany.
Now, what would you rank as worse? The E.T. porn that he did, the Wood Rocket SpongeBob porn, or the Wood Rocket Pokemon porn? Because those are the three worst, in my opinion.
The SpongeBob was pretty fucking bad. I mean, the Pokemon was disturbing, but just the images he shared as SpongeBob.
The fact that the guy is there in a full-on brick SpongeBob costume.
Who the fuck jerks off to Wood Rocket films? I mean, seriously, who thinks, okay, I'm going to go home and get really, really turned on by, what was it, a dude or a chick? I don't remember. I just remember it scarred me.
What? SpongeBob?
Yeah.
It was a dude. It was SpongeBob SquareNuts.
Yeah, and who was the chick?
That was the squirrel. I don't remember what the squirrel's name is.
Yeah, that who watches that and thinks, oh yeah, that's gonna get me hard.
You know,
or the chick as Pikachu. I mean, it's like that's not attractive.
No, no, it was not. Yeah. That poor woman in the Pokemon costume.
I agree with you.
All right.
There was just something generally visually disturbing about the ET one.
Yeah. Well, it was German.
Yeah.
It was ET landed in Victorian Germany, apparently.
Wouldn't that be Kaiser Germany or not?
Yeah, it would be Kaiser. It'd be Kaiser Germany.
Hello, Dominic Powell.
Let's see here. Okay, wait. The Pokemon porn had Pikachu getting fucked. Geez, at least use Misty in your porn like a normal person. No, they had Misty there too, but they also had Pikachu. It was called Strokemon.
Which character had the inflatable tits on Pokemon?
Are you talking reality
Yeah.
or?
You said there was an episode where one had inflated tits.
Oh, that was James. Because Jesse and James entered into a bikini contest, and James was cross-dressing, and he was wearing a woman's bikini complete with tits. And Misty went over and screamed at him, "Hey, you can't be in this. You're a guy." And he says, "Male, female, doesn't matter as long as I'm beautiful. Besides, I can make them bigger than my head." And he inflates it. And she gets all pissed at him, and then he grabs his tits and motorboats himself with them and says, "You wish you had a pair of these."
Okay.
Yarn, did DC Comics give a breast measure for Power Girl's boobs in the comic book?
I would never trust any measurement that a comic book gave for the sheer reason that the vast majority of people on Earth, including women, do not understand how big boobs work beyond D.
Yeah.
Past double D, it none of it makes fucking sense.
No, not even the manufacturers know how they work.
No. So it's kind of a hard question, and usually they say, "Oh, well, she's a double D." Oh, fuck no, she's not a double D.
No.
No. I would say I've gone through this talk before. Kat can agree.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. sizings, anything beyond double D is worthless.
Indeed.
You want UK sizing because it actually makes more sense.
It does. Bra where the bra is as we state of fitting and not fitting until you put it out.
But being that Power Girl is roughly around the same height as Kat and has a very similar build, I would say she's probably an H or double H.
Mm-hmm.
Just speaking from experience.
Well, she's 5'10".
Oh, is she?
I thought she was 5'10".
How tall Power Girl?
Is she 5'9"?
25 inches?
No, that's a statue.
What the fuck?
It's a nice statue, though. 5'11".
5'11". Okay, so she is taller. Double H.
Double H, and but I wouldn't know her band measurement because she is muscular. So she probably does not have my band measurement.
You do, though.
Yeah, that's true. Back muscles.
Okay, let's bring in a new guest here.
There you go. That's nice.
Okay. Yes, it really is my birthday.
Yes, it is indeed Ishii's birthday. Romando once saw a Ghostbuster parody where they had cybernetic proton beam dicks.
I'm sorry. That sounds really damaging.
So would they send in the trap?
Oh, God. It's a trap.
It's a trap. Oh, look, the trap is clean. William, speaking of comics, did you hear that the X-Men comics are claiming Jesus was a mutant, especially this close to Easter?
They're just trying at this point to piss people off. It's just like Santa Inc. They just want to shit on your religion, dude.
So what? We're not gonna have some like Were Bunny show up, who's really a mutant?
So did he have mutant healing factor like Wolverine?
There you go.
Is that it?
No. He can manipulate space and time to create things like fish and bread.
Of course. All right. I'm a little tipsy. That's great. I guess the empty stomach actually did kind of benefit because we didn't really have much sake.
Well, with males digest more alcohol in their stomach than they do in their livers. Mm-hmm. So since your stomach was empty, it actually passed through into your bloodstream faster. So it hit you harder.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, I don't know what a gray's metabolism is like. I'm just guessing how humans work. Underworld. I think by now every fictional universe trying to claim credit or he, she, one of us, every historic, mythical, or famous person in history, both real and fake.
I didn't process that, but that's okay. Yeah, I didn't process a word of it.
I think we were missing a part, but that's okay. Though it seems every fictional universe group tries to deny any connection to people who did mass atrocities in history, they seem to always say that was all humans' fault, not us. That was all human fault, not us.
Yeah. Let's see. Look, I'm not sober enough to really talk religion, guys.
I don't think he was talking religion.
Oh, okay.
He was talking ideology. You know how like feminists keep saying that like Shakespeare's plays were actually written by a woman; they weren't written by Shakespeare.
Yeah. You know what else?
And they're trying to some idiot decided that Anne Boleyn was black. I mean, it's everybody with agenda is trying to claim all the good things, but all the bad things they're saying no, that's not us. I believe that's what you're trying to say.
The idea that Shakespeare's plays were written by a woman makes about as much sense as the black Israelites claiming Shakespeare was black because his last name was Shakespeare.
He's not joking.
And I'm not joking.
I wish he was. I wish that was a horrid, tasteless joke, but it's not. David Jack, by the way, Leon Lincoln is currently drunk because he was at his half-sister's birthday party last night. He's sleeping it off right now in John Ivantaro's guest bedroom. Thank you for that update.
It's just funny. I'm lost.
That's okay.
I'm thoroughly lost at this point.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. Just something to talk about.
Okay.
Give us a topic. Any topic. We were watching Ultra Q the other night. That was interesting.
We were watching Ultra Q. What did you like about Ultra Q? Did it remind you of home?
No.
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 What did you like about Ultra Q? I liked that I got a joke from a Takashi Miike movie because we were watching Ultra Q.
I just like the purity of it all. There's no bullshit, no politics. Yeah, it delivers exactly what you want. A half hour, or was it 40 minutes?
It's 45 minutes, I think.
45 minutes of kaiju and weird shit and humor. And some really high concepts.
Strangely, you can see the beginnings of characters that would show up in Godzilla films through Ultra Q. Like Mothra and Rodan.
Watch Keijo. Combat TNA. I think I actually have seen footage of that.
What is Keijo? Is Alterna Comics worth my time? That's from Hellish.
I don't know.
I think Alterna has a great mission statement, and they are all for promoting indie comics. I have not found a title that is for me. You did, though.
Oh, Alterna.
Yeah.
I liked, was it the 12, I believe is what it's called, or was it the 13?
The 13.
And Scrimshaw Redemption were both very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good, especially the 13. I need to get the next graphic novel of that. I mean, everything that Jeff Johns Geiger promised, you got the real deal in 13. And it wasn't woke and crap.
Yeah. So there, I'd say try out all their titles. They usually have pretty good sales. And if you run into them at conventions, they're always great people to chat with. William, I own Ultra Q. Great stuff. Also, Tubi has a lot of Ultraman, Kamen Rider, and Super Sentai shows on it.
Actually, since we've been enjoying Ultra Q so much, I'm thinking that once we get it done, we should bust out the old Ultraman discs and watch those.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, and those were so much fun.
Definitely.
And again, I'm just a massive fan of anything Iji Tsuburaya does as far as effects. I mean,
no, I agree. Right, it's amazing what he's able to do. Wolf, I have Ultraman Zero. Cool, I haven't seen that one yet. We have Ultra Q, Ultraman, and Ultra 7. So those are the 3 that we currently have. Humble Marty, I got gutter brain today. Shakespeare sounds like a totally different kind of spear shaking.
Okay, we can't have dead air. That's bad. So
we just had it for a split second.
Sing for them.
You don't
sing for them. There.
Do you really want me to sing?
Not really. What was that great song that was in Life is Strange, the comic that you sang?
Oh dear God, I don't know the words anymore. Other than
that I put a rap beat to.
The dead are walking.
Yeah. That was so. Yes, for anyone who's questioning, go over to Odyssey and watch the Life is Strange video that we did for Adventures in Awful.
We should go check out Odyssey again and see if they've improved their upload.
Yeah.
No, they've sent me an email saying they now have an app for phones.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that means they've improved.
I hope they've improved because I don't have a lot of faith in how long this platform is going to last for us. Yeah. They don't like us. The fact that our last writer's room, which is the Safe Show on a totally different channel, was shadow banned.
Yeah. Like, what the hell?
Sing Scotland the Brave.
I don't know that song.
We're American. We don't know that shit.
No. I mean, my mom
sing that Proud to Be an American song. Or Honky Tonk Badonkadonk. There's one for you.
Honky Tonk Badonkadonk. Got it going on like Donkey Kong. That is why that song is awesome.
Odyssey chat is garbage. Okay, that's good to know.
Yes, Odyssey is improving. I look forward to seeing you guys over there. Well, we do actually have a couple of channels on Odyssey. It's just we don't upload too often because it usually takes about 3 hours.
Yeah, that is the problem with Odyssey. It's like you upload a 10 to 20 minute video and it can take up to 3 fucking hours before it's on there, and you can't turn your computer off.
No.
You have to leave it connected.
Oh, thank you, Eloise. Oh, it's the Life is Strange episode.
Check out the Wu-Tang collection. Oh, wait, they've got a YouTube channel?
Nice.
I know that we were watching a few of them on Amazon.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, we do have a movie coming.
Oh, we do?
When it comes out, it's going to be Human Lanterns.
Yes. That won't come out till June. But yes, we are finally getting Human Lanterns, which is a Shaw Brothers film. Highly recommend it. We saw it on Amazon streaming for free. And I'm hoping that they'll put it out again once the new DVD gets released, because before it had been out of print. But Human Lanterns was great. It's about these two lords who they hate each other, and they use this town as kind of their battleground. And it all culminates with the Lantern Festival, where each one of them has commissioned a lantern to be made for the festival, and they want to outdo the other one for who has the grandest lantern of all. But the lantern maker that one of them has commissioned, he has a grudge, and you can guess by the title how he's making his lanterns. And it's good. It's a great film. And it's one of those things where you could guess how it was going to end, but I I didn't guess the full ending, and that's what was great about it, is that it was not predictable. Did I just see Blame?
Yeah, but it's the
Oh, it's that
CGI one.
one.
That was such a
Oh,
disappointment.
fuck that.
That was such a massive disappointment. The Blame DVD or the anime. This is what we need. We need to get Appleseed. Damn it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
We need that in our collection. I want to see that again, and I want to see it in high quality. Okay, let's put another guest on here. Waifu. I have no idea who this is, but waifu, everyone. There you go.
She's a cutie. It doesn't matter.
Sometimes bionics can be a good thing. Okay. Let's see.
Nascaro knows Human Lanterns.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's see here.
What?
What?
I'm getting demanding here.
What? Yeah.
What are we doing tomorrow?
Whatever we want.
That sounds good.
Really? I mean, this weekend, I know this is going to be fun for the audience. I need to clean the house.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Be all domestic and shit. But other than that, whatever you want, really. Hellish said Appleseed was good. Indeed it was. You should check out Eden Zero when you get the chance. That's from Neostar.
Okay.
Oh, he's looking it up.
I'm going to write that down.
Oh, you're going to write it down. Let's see. I'm still waiting for the release of Encounters of the Spooky Kind, starring Sammo Hung. That looks great. That's from William. Huh. Okay. I have not heard of that.
So, I think one thing we'll have to watch movies, just binge out, take a break, let the brain recover.
I'd love to binge watch movies. We haven't done that in forever.
Well, Anime Acid Trip says, "Whoa, hello, baby waifu with big love bags." How do you feel about the name Love Bags?
It's not my favorite.
How about warheads? You like them called warheads?
I do not like any euphemism for tits that makes them sound saggy.
Oh, bags, yeah.
That's my thing. But it works for other people, and so that's why I do not judge.
How about H-bombs?
I'm fine with H-bombs.
You're fine with H-bombs?
Yeah.
How about profit pillows?
I have never heard that before.
Well, Wolf suggested it.
Profit pillows.
But like a holy profit, not money.
Does that mean that you worship on them? I mean, I'm fine with that because pillows can be firm.
Wait, Shaolin Dolomite?
Shaolin Dolomite.
That exists?
The Wu-Tang collection has Shaolin Dolomite, written and featuring the man himself.
So Rudy Reyes is in that?
Nice.
I kind of have a hard time imagining that guy doing any sort of kung fu. He's kind of chunky.
But it doesn't matter. It's Dolomite. And I can never take Chinese vampires seriously. How am I supposed to be scared of a vampire that hops around like a Mexican jumping bean? Okay. Here's the thing with Chinese vampires. When they're in the hopping stage, that's like, think of them as Pokemon. And what I mean by that is that's in their little baby first evolution phase. And that first evolution phase, they aren't scary. They're not. They're not scary, and they're not all that formidable. That's just the truth. From my understanding, how the legend goes is a monk or a priest resurrects the body and puts the prayer scroll on it, telling them what their name is and what village they're from, and sends them on their merry way to go back to the village that they came from so that they can be buried in their hometown and their spirit can rest. But the dead can only hop at this stage in the game, and that's why they hop. yes, they can feed off of blood if they lose their prayer scroll, but for the most part they can only hop. It's if they lose their prayer scroll and they basically go feral and live out in the wilderness, that's when they start being scary, because then they start getting their mobility back, and they start feeding off of small animals and then larger animals, and then they start feeding off of humans, and then they turn into weird shadow demons. So yes, the hopping phase is not scary, and that's on purpose. So anyway.
No, that's all good information.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's something people need to know, just in case they run into one. How do you stop one?
How do you stop one?
Yeah.
You have to put the prayer scroll back on their forehead, and then you send them back to their hometown. It's just
So like the opposite of a golem.
Pretty much, yeah. And it's just if they start getting a mind of their own again, because when they're first resurrected, they're pretty mindless. But if they start getting a mind of their own, and like I said, they start feeding off of animals and eventually humans, that's when you're in trouble, and that's when you have to completely destroy their bodies completely.
All right, for those of you old enough to remember, did you ever see the episode of MXC Challenge?
Yeah, most extreme elimination challenge.
Yeah, where they had the Halloween episode where the one dude was dressed as a Chinese vampire.
No, there were 4 of them.
Oh, there were 4.
There were 4 that were hopping Chinese vampires.
Yeah, they really committed to the bid. It didn't really help them win, but
no, actually, I was impressed by how far they got doing the hopping bid.
Yeah.
Underworld prison school anime had them say boobs are nothing more than fake asses.
Not true, but I did like Mako.
Wow.
You could dress up like her and hit me.
I could do that.
I'd allow that.
Although, I do not have her poise or femininity.
No.
I can try, but I do not have her poise or femininity.
In fact, I think actually it's Mrs. Eats is borrowing her routine. She just doesn't have the body.
Mrs. Eats, yeah.
Yeah, when Mrs. Eats does her old dominatrix thing in the suit, the Concho Master.
Although I was thinking she was getting it from at least one of the women from R100.
No.
It's Mako?
Yeah. Okay. I was chased by
a drunk hopping dude once. It was terrifying.
Really?
That's interesting. Where was this?
Huh.
What are you looking for?
I'm going to go back to the birthday picture here.
There you go.
Since it is my birthday party.
It is your party. And you can look at boobs if you want to.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we need another topic.
Okay.
Because dead air is bad.
Acid Trip agrees that we all love Mako. Stone Dog remembers MXC.
That was back when Spike TV actually had balls and was good.
Mm-hmm. We actually have the series on DVD.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the PlayStation refuses to read it. We're gonna have to put it in the Xbox.
Yeah, we'll have to switch that up. That's it. I need to get
let's watch that.
Switch things.
Let's watch that tomorrow.
Sure. Let's see here. Hellish Court says boobs are not butts.
So yeah, anybody want to ask us about current events? Any nerd controversies worth mentioning? I mean, let's see what's going on. Let me type into YouTube. Let's see if anything comes up.
What are you typing in?
Oh, I don't know. We'll just see what pop culture is going on. See if we care. I'm just trying to avoid dead air.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, the Morbius movie looks thoroughly unimpressive. Yeah.
Average. I haven't heard anything saying that it's terrible. I've just heard that it's meh.
Apparently that woman who looks like a man dressed like a woman named Sam Maggs had a meltdown over I guess was it Ratchet and Clank. She was on the game and they booted her off.
Oh,
she was the one that did the guide to being a geek girl that you ripped on.
Why was she booted from Ratchet and Clank?
Because she kept arguing the female character shouldn't have boobs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Grow a pair.
Well, exactly. You can tell what her issue is. I mean,
yeah, exactly. Grow a pair.
let's see. Anita Sarkeesian has appeared at the Gamer Conference, so it was at GDC, and told everyone, "We won,"
Yes, it's 10 years of that dumb bitch.
and tried to rekindle her career by claiming that there was still work to be done.
No,
Um,
fuck you.
so I don't know. I have mixed opinions about "We won." I mean, is it really a victory if everyone hates you and you've ruined the gaming industry?
Well, apparently her goal by We Won was to rule over a smoking hole in the ground.
Well, I guess she's now trying to come back to that smoking hole and try and get more blood out of it, and basically say that it still needs, more fixing.
Well, she just went to a gaming convention that's full of people who are, all there to like suck her taint. She's not talking to actual gamers or anybody that actually gives a shit.
It is true. The founder of the GDC convention did go on a complete unhinged rant about how he and his side weren't going to stop screaming and yelling and shouting down until every big boob bimbo was removed from video games, because the jiggle physics was the equivalent to blackface, and I'm not making that up.
No, he's not.
He really did say that.
Like, wow, can you be any more embarrassing?
Oh, apparently they want to retcon Superman out of the DCU for the movies and have it that it was Supergirl who came to Earth and took his place. That there was no Superman. How do you feel about that?
A, I don't care. B, the comics already did it. So why is that controversial?
I think they're just desperate. At this point, what have we got? Lord of the Kangs.
No, I mean, really, it's just they are scraping the bottom of the barrel so hard to try to be edgy and to, again, light the virtue signals, that it's just, what's your goal? What are you trying to achieve? Are you actually trying to achieve like some form of quote unquote equality, or are you just trying to go for the shock, factor? I mean, it's the equivalent of, young people today dyeing their hair blue. You're not being shocking.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of college students today getting a tattoo. Nobody cares.
No. It is the equivalent to a movie, video game, television series, you name it, deciding in their book the hero is going to be a female who looks very average and possibly vaguely ethnic, and the bad guys are straight white Christian men, and there's an underlying message that Nazis are bad.
You forgot the fact that they're female and there's going to be lots of food.
Yeah. I mean,
because that's what an average person does.
Because that's edgy, apparently. That's taking a daring stance.
Yeah.
By telling essentially Hollywood everything they already believe.
Well, yeah, because Hollywood has become dickless and they don't want to take actual risk anymore.
Well, yeah.
No, all they want to do is just sit around, pat themselves on the back and say and tell the same goddamn story and say how they're innovative doing it. Like how Black Panther was the first black superhero. It's like, fuck you. There's Blade.
Here we go.
Underworld. Women who complain about boobs should be sentenced to have breast implants.
Dude, no, we could not afford that. You do know how many women would just start complaining to get them? Say, I couldn't help it. They did it to me.
Honestly, it would make things worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would totally make things worse. Well, if you have a girl who complains about boobs who has an A cup and a girl who complains about boobs with a B cup, and you give them both breast implants, since it's going to be standardized, they're still not going to be the same size together. The girl who was an A cup is still going to be pissed that she's not as big as the girl who used to be a B cup.
Yeah, true.
No matter what, they're going to hate it. And then but now you've given them the ability to bitch about, oh, my back, it so hurts. Yeah. Like, no, fuck off. No. These girls that complain about boobs need to fucking get some self-esteem and grow a pair, get over themselves. They're not that special.
And yes, it really is my birthday today. I need a little bit more food.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Funny how the rise of Anita Sarkeesian, Steven's Universe, and Yahoo buying Tumblr all coincided in 2013.
Yeah. Well, Sarkeesian actually started in 2012. It was the apocalypse that we didn't see coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got to get some food. I'll be back.
Okay, he will be back.
I think.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, then when you come back, then I'm gonna need to get some food.
What do you want?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hi, everybody. Ishii the Zeta Reticulan. He is 600 human years old. 600 and change, actually. I don't recall exactly how many. Once you get past the 3-digit mark, it's kind of hard to remember. Let's see here. Like, Buddy Lord, he may get lost in the fridge. Let's see here. Describing feminism as apocalyptic is very apt indeed, because they destroy everything in their path and they won't be happy until there's a smoking crater. So let's see here. How do I get into model kits that aren't Gundam? Maybe like battleships or tanks. Is there a specific era that you are interested in? World War II, Desert Storm. And then the next question is, are you looking to glue things together, or do you want these snap tight kits? And then the question is are you in it to build something that's highly accurate, or are you in it more for painting something? Because there are some pretty good kits out there that pretty much snap together, but they're highly detailed and they just need a really nice paint job, and you can use those to make dioramas. So that's the other thing. Are you wanting to build dioramas? So I would say figure out what about the model kit building process you are interested in the most, and then search for kits. Oh, thank you. Search for kits that go along with that.
That's right. More crab on top of a fucking rice cake. Isn't that classy? All right, let's see. Thank you, JC. Well, and the thing is, right now it's terrible, but in the long run, all this crap that's happened with the woke people, we're starting our own thing. We're rebuilding our own industry. And I think the first thing we need to do is raise the bar of entry. The big problem is we were very welcoming. It was far too easy for anyone to get through the door at one point. Used to be that if you were into this stuff, you had to take a beating at school because it wasn't cool. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Used to be that, if you were going to be into this stuff, you actually had to fucking read the goddamn comics and books. But somebody thought it was a good idea to just say, oh, it doesn't matter. They have tits. Let them in. Boy, that was a mistake. So I think really what we've got to do to make sure, and I mean this, to make sure that when we do our own thing, as we build our new parallel industry, the way that we keep all the woke people out and the people we don't like is be offensive. Seriously, be as offensive as possible. When people come through the door, you have the male hazing rituals. Hey, retard, come on, sit down. Don't be such a fag. That there's a reason men talked like that to each other, because it weeded out the pussies. It meant you could take a joke.
Yeah.
All the gross out humor, if a chick couldn't deal with it, she shouldn't be gaming with you.
That's for sure.
When you were a teenager, if you ripped a fart and the chick was like, "Oh my god, don't do that," yeah, you don't invite her over to play video games.
I can remember, my gaming group in high school. Didn't matter that we were myself and the other
You got
girl
into
were
the
female.
belching contests.
I got into the belching contest. I got into the farting contest. I never won the farting contest. I was pretty good with belching, but I couldn't win against Adam in the farting contest. Oh shit.
Oh no. You cannot win against a fat dude, especially a teenager.
Again, not a joke. This guy's farts defied physics.
He had mutant superpower.
He had
He could aim his farts.
He could aim his farts, and they would go against the wind generated by fans to hit their target.
Okay, some of you guys have been asking for more thick women in the pictures, so I hunted some down for you.
She's nice.
There's a thick woman for you.
Actually, I think that's the closest live person I've ever seen to what Tifa looks like.
Or should.
Mm-hmm. So,
I think, honestly, she's really hot, but I think her face is too young.
I think it's too soft. It's the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if she had a stronger chin and her eyes weren't so nice, that it would be okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I know that some dudes really, really go for the innocent young look, which is fine. I mean, as long as they're a grown woman, it's fine. But I don't know. Oh,
she looks young for you.
Yeah, but then I'm over 600 years old. I'm an alien, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like kind of the difference between people who like Supergirl versus Power Girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, kind of up there with Superman and Batman.
You want to elaborate on that?
Well, Superman is the Boy Scout, so he's he's always got to be clean shaven. He always has to, have that smile, and he's always going to have that boyish look, even though he may, be the Man of Steel, where you can totally see Batman, like, in his outfit on patrol. He's been out there for 72 hours. He's got some stubble. He got no time to shave. He's got the rugged look.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Batman. I thoroughly bought Batman and Wonder Woman in the JLU cartoon hooking up.
Yeah, I totally bought that too.
Oh, yeah. Some of these aren't going to be good to share because they're pictures I grabbed for Commie Slayer. So they're like SJW chicks trying to be attractive. Mm-hmm. As for reference for what these people should look like in Commie Slayer. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I need to download more.
Well, there's Linda Carter.
Oh, you can always go with Linda Carter. And then you got Lyle Wagner in the picture too. So I don't know. Okay, so we got some comments here.
Oh, you're not going to put it up?
Not yet.
Okay.
Give me Femguyver. Of course, Owen. Of course.
Tifa the good girl. The elusive, thick Japanese waifu. That's from Samurai.
Oh, I'm always open for music recommendations, Retneck.
Let's see here. Do.
Yeah, do exactly.
Well, this way there's no There's no dead air. There's just me,
Yes, yeah, I told you, sing. They'll enjoy that.
Well, it's
They'll
not
love
really,
you. They'll love your singing voice.
it's not really singing. It's more just, making a stupid tune. Angel kills someone with a bucket of KFC. Make it happen. Make a pun out of it. That's from Acid Trip.
You know, I could see that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name? That's Riot Queen. We've met her. She does good art.
Oh.
She's actually an extremely talented artist.
Oh, very cool.
I used to have her. Oh, her picture's up in the bathroom, I think. Or where is it? No, it's right there. There's her picture.
Oh, she did that piece?
Yeah, I bought it from her.
Nice. You can't see it. Ishii has this this very cyberpunk piece up on the wall.
Let's see. More comments. Yes, Red Sonja is always a good thing. And you know what? I say more chainmail bikinis. Again, when the SF community, when they all flipped out over chainmail bikinis on the cover of that magazine, that should have been an indicator that they shouldn't have been in the club.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have actually even humored them. You said, get out if you can't handle some Frazetta art. You loser. I mean, Conan isn't wearing is even wearing less, so piss off.
That is the thing.
It's time to be rude.
Who was it that said, okay, let's have was it He-Man and She-Ra switch clothes, switch outfits, and see who's wearing more?
I don't know. Sorry, Redneck. I've tried getting into Ghost. I just can't. I mean, they've got a great look, but
just not your thing, huh?
Okay, I am Electric from Heaven's Basement. Okay.
That sounds cool. Thanks, Owen. What are your thoughts on... Whoops. Scroll up.
Here, you take it.
Okay.
You drive.
I can drive.
You drive. I'm the birthday boy. I'm a little tipsy.
What are your thoughts on Terrence McKenna?
MDMA is one hell of a drug. What he proved is that if you do a fuckload of psychedelics in the jungle, you're going to see some weird shit. That's what he proved. And really, other than being a better writer than Dr. John Lilly, he really is in the same league and the same class of people as Lilly and Timothy Leary and all of them. I mean, at the end of the day, they were self-indulgent mystics passing themselves off as scientists. But if you're not taking them seriously and it's strictly for entertainment value, okay. I mean, other than the fact that Leary is a despicable person, he's entertaining, I suppose, if you're laughing at him. I mean, he's not nearly the genius the hippies thought he was.
Well, everyone's a genius when you're on acid.
I thought Joe Friday's episode where Joe Friday confronts a hypothetical Leary was much, much better.
Well, because that person was coherent. Ironcast Knight, why not make bikinis out of chainmail? I can tell you why not, because they pinch.
You'd have to have a leather lining?
Yeah, you'd have to have a leather lining or something. You would have to have something in there. Fizz, it would have been expensive to make a bikini out of chainmail in the Middle Ages, especially for something that provides no protection. Actually, it wouldn't have been as expensive as doing a full chainmail suit. It's just they're impractical and you need to have protection.
Yeah. And, Sonja's bikini is not for protection, and two, actually, it's scale mail.
Yeah, it is scale mail.
Which actually is better, but
it is better in a lot of ways.
Sorry, I know that Razor Fist worships at the altar of the Ramones. If you're gonna go with old school punk, I'm sticking with the Sex Pistols. always was inspired by John Lydon. Followed him all the way to PIL. Loved PIL. My problem with the Ramones is they've got one song.
Yeah, it is. They're like corn before there was corn.
I mean,
where it's just one
okay,
continuous
they've done a
song.
few others, like Killikami for Your Mommy was great.
Mhm.
But by and large, you hear about 3 of their songs and you've heard their entire repertoire. So I don't know. I just could never really get into them.
No, I'm with you. Every song sounded the same. Just nope.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's okay.
Uh,
So Cast Iron Knight did a stint with the SCA, huh?
I know well how pinchy it is. The important part of chainmail bikinis are not that they make any sense.
Oh, you female, or did you just make them? Or are you a man who just happened to wear a chainmail bikini?
I mean, I'd walk around on the ICA wearing well, I'd prefer a scale mail bikini, not really chainmail, but I'd totally walk around in that, even though they're impractical. That's not why I'm wearing it.
Honey, I think your H bombs would require plate.
No,
You'd
no.
need the Valkyrie bra.
No. Well, I could
You
do
would need a
that.
stainless steel bullet bra.
Okay, stainless steel bullet bra and then a scale mail loincloth. How about that?
That'd work. Yeah, that definitely would work. Um, let's see. Yeah, I guess the other thing about a lot of fantasy art covers is logic has nothing to do with it. It's tone.
Yeah, it's all about what looks good.
Yeah, this whole argument of, oh, that's not practical armor. Well, it's not a practical setting either.
No, it's not supposed to be practical.
It's like the whole thing with Final Fantasy when they're bitching about Tifa's boobs, and it's like Tifa beats the crap out of 10-foot tall monsters
Yeah.
and shoots lightning bolts. Okay, don't even start with me. Here we go.
Harley?
I don't know. Maybe she's got a machine gun and a dog, and she's a goth.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was a neat picture.
I'm not gonna knock it. Undead. Check out Blizz Union, a good industrial rock group.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll check that out.
In the vein of orgy type sound. Ah, I like orgy. Acid Trip. You think the dude from The Big Lebowski was a wizard or just an alchemist herbalist who's high on his own supply?
Which dude?
I don't know.
I'm racking my brain. Which one?
I don't know. Redneck. A good question now about musical taste is often what you find appealing. A genre is not what defines someone's preferences, is the disproportionately of expectations.
Well, the thing is, I am definitely one who is a sucker for the factory beats, the assembly line. Oh God, I'm tipsy. Assembly line rhythms of industrial music. Yeah, that was one of the things that was great about Ministry that set it apart. You say, well, okay, well, they're basically metal. Well, not really. If you see how kind of mechanical the music is structured. Another good example for that would be, although they weren't industrial, listen to how Helmet's music was made. It was essentially a power rock band or power metal, but the music was very, very precise, very choppy, mechanistic. Fear Factory's Demanufactured, excellent. Same thing. But yeah, I definitely like kind of the precision sound. I can also go for minimalism. But yeah, I really just 90s industrial's my thing, really. That and some drum and bass. Although the problem with drum and bass is after a point it all starts sounding the same. It needs some innovation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Acid Trip said he was referring to the dude.
Oh, the dude?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't an alchemist. He was the dude. There's only one dude. And for he is the dude because he is the dude. He is not an alchemist. He is not a wizard or a chemist. He's just the dude. And the dude abides.
He does.
Okay, so you're really heavy into the new rock, Retneck. Or new metal, I'm sorry. The new metal man that I liked, and again, this is pretty fucking predictable, was I liked Static X. I really liked their first two albums, and then the record labels had stopped being so industrial.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was, what was it, the Wayne Static side project was essentially what I liked. Put the wish list in my description. Oh, thank you, buddy Lord. Let me. God, we were talking about something we wanted to bring up. Do you remember?
No.
No?
No. Now, did you make this public?
I don't know.
Because I know we have.
Oh, yeah, it's public.
Okay. We have the wish list for the show. But yeah, this is Ishii's birthday list.
I don't expect anybody to get me anything. I just thought I'd throw it in there. And now.
Podcast must be scheduled in the future within 1 year, please. Oh, you can't put it in there until...
No, I put it in. I think it should be there. Let's
okay.
see. Well, here, I'll put it this way. There's the wish list.
There you go.
I really... Someone post the link to the Discord. I should... Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that right now. Which one has it? Is it this one?
Now, do they mean the link to the Discord or post this link in the Discord?
Oh, post it. Oh, yeah, maybe that's what they meant.
Are you on the Discord?
No, and I should be. The thing is, I'm supposed to join John's Discord too, and I really should, but...
Well, no. You make one login, and then you join the different Discord groups. So it's all on the same profile. I can show you. That's how I do it with Yang.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Show me how.
Okay.
Really, I've really avoided social media right now because I've got to get the book fucking out. I'm putting all of my time on getting this fucking book done before.
Actually, the great thing about Discord is that you are joining a known group of people, and that except for these, because there's sub threads for the different topics. It's just like the not Indie Spinner, the Comic Geek Speak boards, where there was a different board for different subjects.
Oh, okay.
It's just like that. So our board, Alois did an amazing job. Our board has all these sub boards for different topics. And if there's a topic you're just not interested in, you don't read it, you don't post there. And they have one for music, and they have one for movies, and they have ones for the different episodes, and at least that's on our Discord. And then if you join somebody else's, you basically say, I want to follow this board, and now you have access to that board's list of topics. So it actually helps you to keep everything on track, and it's just only the things that you want to follow, you follow. That's it.
Okay.
It's not a free-for-all like Twitter.
With the trend of making female armor flat, I've noticed some of the art that if the armor was real, the woman would not have breasts, but they would be also missing the front half of the rib cage.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, keep in mind, Anita Sarkeesian shit bricks over the fact that Katie Sackhoff's armor had room for her boobs on The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Never mind that it actually looked the same way real ballistic armor does on a woman.
Well, why would she care about reality?
Yeah.
She seems to think that it's awful that, women have boobs at all.
Which is, now that she's chunked out, she actually has boobs, but...
Well, yeah, but she's not getting laid.
Of course not. She looks like a fat version of Dobby in a wig.
Yeah, she just stays home all day petting her pussy.
Youch. Um,
What do you think she cries herself to sleep at night eating? Do you think she has a menage a trois with Ben and Jerry's, or do you think it's a big tub of Hershey's?
what's the more expensive one?
Godiva.
That's what she's eating. I wouldn't say that the new metal. I listen to new metal. I like Korn and definitely think Static X was one of the best, but many were lazy and cheap with their music. Okay.
Okay, somebody put out the Discord link. Okay, so Samueli does want the Discord link.
Of course, female armor should have breasts, otherwise women would suffocate. Well, let's face it. The leather cuirass worn by Roman men definitely had breast definition.
Mm-hmm. And it showed off their legs too.
Okay, yeah, we're all wearing down. Should we call it a night, or?
If we're wearing down, I mean, we've been on for almost an hour and a half.
That is true. We are. Well, you know what? People have requested more thick women, so I did some looking. So it's only fair that I share a few more of these pictures that I found for them.
Well, why blow your wad all in one go?
You're a disgusting person.
No,
Or no, let's go out on a classic.
There you go.
Let's go out on a classic. Linda Carter.
There she is.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
The only Wonder Woman.
Indeed. She is the only Wonder Woman. And I love the fact that Alex Ross used her as his model.
Oh, just like he used Steve Reeve as Hercules, and
True.
Christopher Reeves as Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think he used George for the older Superman.
He did. He did use George for the older Superman. And he used what's his name for Shazam?
Oh yeah. He was in oh God, this is what happens when I had 2 shots of sake.
Well, you're only 4 feet tall.
Well, that's true. Oh, okay, 3'11".
But you're 4 to me. It was a
Double
sitcom.
Indemnity.
Yeah.
Oh, My Three Sons. Yeah.
My Three Sons. Yes.
Which he was far more comfortable with. Apparently, he didn't feel too comfortable with Double Indemnity, even though that was the role that made him.
Really?
He liked being wholesome. Fred McMurray.
There you go. Yeah, he was great.
You ever watch Three Sons?
No.
Don't worry about it. It was just...
It's wholesome from the 50s. I attempted to watch Leave It to Beaver once, and I just it gave me a toothache. It was so sickening sweet.
You watched I Love Lucy.
I did watch I Love Lucy.
That was the one you watched.
Yeah, I watched I Love Lucy. Yeah. Now, yes, I know it wasn't 50s, it was 60s. I did watch Flipper, so I suppose that's the closest I'm going to get to wholesome. But I mean, I related to Flipper because it was a single parent.
Was that it?
Yeah. It was a single parent trying to raise his kids.
May Tomio Auger into space. Yeah, okay, let's call it a night. I'm mumbling.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, very happy birthday to you, Ishii.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, everybody. Tweldy, which Gundam do you think is lame? Or if you think all of them are, tell me why.
The one that has his own chariot.
No, that one's hysterical. Have you seen that one? That one's totally, they're like, fuck it. We're not just going to jump the shark. We're going to jump all the sharks, and we're going to make them robotic too. That one was the best.
Okay, so would that count the Zaku's? Because, or what was the Taurus? Well, which one had the crotch rocket?
Oh, that's the Leo.
The Leo was kind of dopey.
Oh yeah, the Leo is totally dopey.
Um,
Yeah, the Leo existed strictly to blow up. That's the
yeah.
only reason why it was manufactured, was to be cannon fodder.
Well, they made this. It was a stupid idea to actually manufacture it out of dynamite.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, who thought that was a good idea?
Apparently, the Earth Force Alliance
Or did
did.
the Earth Force Alliance think, okay, we put our good guys over here and we distract them with the Leos. Well, the Leos are suicide bombing themselves.
I oftentimes, thought that the Leos were there strictly to like be a distraction from, the real fight that was going on elsewhere.
Wu Fei's Gundam was pretty goofy.
Shenlong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or Nataku.
it really wasn't all that effective.
No, it wasn't. If it didn't even show up all that often either. And there were only very few instances where it was effective.
So, yeah, can you think of any others?
But that sucked?
Yeah. What are some other ones?
Well, we already discussed but the Leos aren't Gundams.
Yeah, they aren't.
I have no love for Wu Fei and Shenlong, so
Why?
because because Wu Fei is a whiny little bitch who, I understand that they were trying to go for some romantic story of how his he has this girlfriend, but his girlfriend dies tragically in the battle, and now he believes that her soul inhabits his Gundam, because that's a very traditional story of the girlfriend or the wife or whoever dying, and the warrior feels that her spirit follows him, either like imbuing his sword or imbuing part of his armor or something like that. It's very traditional. But he spends so much goddamn fucking time like bowing to his Gundam, whining about how he wants forgiveness, and how he's wanting the spirit of his girlfriend to forgive him. And again, I know that that's very traditional, but I'm an American, goddammit, and that didn't really translate for me. And
So it was like, quit your bitching.
well,
Is that it?
I've seen that done better. I mean, there's Samurai X. The scar on his cheek is made by the woman that he loved, and the man who she had originally been married to. I mean, God, the symbolism with that, and him wanting forgiveness for the life that he had led, is just shit. But he at least was doing things. He was living a life. He was actively seeking that sort of atonement. He wasn't sitting on a rock all day 24/7 going, forgive me. Fucking pussy. And then Wu Fei has the balls to like act as if he's like, the most high and mighty out of all, of the other Gundam pilots in Gundam Wing. I'm like, no, dude. Fucking Katra has done more than you. What the fuck have you contributed to this?
Pathos.
No,
He's contributed pathos.
it's not pathos, it's padding. He contributed padding. He makes up the fifth of the boy band that is Gundam Wing, and that is it.
Okay, so which one would he be then? Well, yeah, Gundam Wing essentially was a boy band. Which one would he be?
Well, you have the smart one, the sweet one, the bad boy, the loner, and then you have the douchebag.
So would he be the douchebag or the loner?
He'd be the douchebag because Troa was the loner.
Oh, good point. Heavy Arms was cool.
Heavy Arms was badass, and Heavy Arms Custom was the only, of the custom designs that wasn't just over the top stupid.
I mean, it was stupidly impractical, but it was a cool design.
It was a great design.
Okay, so I have no idea what the hell these are. This one's pretty stupid.
Okay, it's one of those bells from a temple,
yeah.
and it looks like it has a Gatling gun on the bottom of it.
That's pretty stupid.
This looks like it. Both of these look like they'd come from like Dr. Robotnik's, factory. Especially the gong one.
Yeah. How about this? Other than looking like a failed GoBot.
Well, I bet that what that's supposed to be is from the theme park that's supposed to look like
Thank you very much, Mr. Walsh.
the theme park that looks like Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
He says they're G Gundam.
That's from G Gundam. I believe G Gundam is the one with the chariot. But yeah, I think that thing's supposed to be from the theme park.
So the question is, are his feet made of wood? Because you have the wooden shoes.
Well, it looks like the gears are. I hate that hedgehog from Neostar. Now, do you just hate the video games, or do you hate the entire franchise, or do you hate what it's become? What the fandom has done to.
So, if we're getting an international feel with these Gundams, do you think there's one with a sombrero or?
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, you can look at.
I couldn't download it, but I did find one that was wearing a leopard skin and holding a spear. Yeah, I'm serious.
Wow.
It wouldn't let me download it, otherwise I'd share that too.
Wow.
Horseback, not chariot.
You can share the no, there is a chariot one too. You can screen share.
What happened? I think Machine Head and Fear Factory was slapped in the face at that time. What did I miss? I'm curious. I interviewed Fear Factory once. Talked to Dino.
Really?
Yeah, he was a pretty cool guy. Well, since we're suddenly talking again,
well, he brought up giant robots.
We'll go back to this hottie here.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I was just quoting Dr. Robotnik.
Ah.
So wait, Woofei is a push-up bra? Was a
No, but he could certainly use a titty twister.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Todd McFarlane say something about, his toys that pissed everyone off? Who cares? Look, at this point, if anyone says, did you hear about the outrage? It's like, nothing really matters anymore at that room. Everything is an outrage. Everything is offensive.
Did you hear that shocking thing that somebody said? It's like, I don't care.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it's got to the point now. So, who the fuck cares? I mean, it used to be, okay, when something like did you hear what happened? It was usually like, someone got ran over by a car and dragged down the street, or, somebody hit a white supremacist hit Geraldo in the face with a chair, and it was funny. I mean, you got something actually meaningful that didn't usually happen. It wasn't like, oh, somebody said a thing and everybody didn't like it.
Well, also, if somebody, hit Geraldo in the face with a chair, it wasn't put on repeat a gajillion times. It was one of those, oh man, you missed it. You should have been there. It was great. And then you had to wait for that episode to repeat in about 6 months to a year.
Or when Jerry Springer was still real and some of that stuff, before they realized, hey, we can fake this.
Yeah.
But, yeah, at this point, yeah, I want something actually meaningful if you're going to be offended or outraged or a controversy. I mean, something as simple as, oh, Todd McFarlane has an opinion. Well, welcome to the world.
You're like, okay, good for Todd.
I mean, think about the fact that back in the day, Sean Connery had to say something like, well, sometimes you just got to slap a bitch before anyone would be offended. And half of us thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I know the feminists were outraged, but I know that a lot of people, when that happened, they just thought it was fucking hilarious.
Including women.
Or when Kristen Glover almost beat David Letterman up on accident. Because he showed up on the show high.
Yeah.
And he wanted to show Letterman how he could do high kung fu kicks and nearly hit him in the face.
Yeah. I remember that.
I mean, something really outrageous had to have happened for anyone to give a fuck. Like, and if you were going to stage it, it had to be something good, like Andy Kaufman.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody said something we don't like. Somebody has an unpopular opinion. Someone did something sexist. Someone thought trans women have dicks and that makes them men. Wow, that's horrible.
Somebody said women have 2 X chromosomes.
Yeah, exactly. Ban all their books, damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, how about something like Stephen King got completely high and ran into a tree. I mean, there you go. That's interesting. His coke addiction nearly killed him. Now it's, hey, did you see what King said? It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There.
John, 9th grade, walking down the sidewalk, a kid in my school told me Reagan got shot. In the age of social media, everyone hears instantly. You don't get the thrill of telling someone bad news.
Well, that's shocking.
Mhm.
The president got shot right after the election. And he did it for Jodie Foster because he liked Taxi Driver.
Yes. Indeed.
There you go. I mean, that's definitely shocking. Even like, Chris Rock got slapped on the Oscars. Okay. I'm having a real hard time giving a shit, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Was it staged? Was it real? Do I fucking care?
Either way, I think Will Smith came out looking like a bitch.
I mean, suppose I was like, did you hear? Will Smith shot Chris.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, well then you got my attention. That's kind of a big deal.
Like he got up and smacked him. Okay.
Or if you wanted to do something actually offensive, okay, something really daring, not, oh my God, he says women with dicks aren't women. That's so offensive. No. If you want to be offensive, after Reagan gets shot, be Suicidal Tendencies, the punk band, one of the best, and do a live show and then performing this song and put an album out with it entitled I Shot Reagan.
Shit.
Which got him a visit from the Secret Service and also got him banned from ever performing in LA. And
wow,
that was a big deal.
Yes.
Of course, nowadays, I guess that's okay if they're the Republican. You can say that. Mm-hmm. That's perfectly fine. In fact, you can actually hold a severed head that looks like them.
Oh.
It's perfectly. Well, Snoop Dogg said he was going to shoot Trump.
Yeah.
And there were all these songs saying shoot Trump. Nothing happened.
Well, crap, what's her name? Actually, like, nearly ended her career. That photo shoot.
Oh yeah, it did. And good. Fucking good. Although I really think that the Secret Service probably should have hauled her in for questioning. That is standard procedure. When I was going to school at San Francisco State, someone actually got arrested for sending an email to Clinton saying he was going to shoot him.
Really?
Yeah. Secret Service showed up and took him away.
Well, that was the rule when I was younger. It's just like, look, you can joke about a lot of things, but
that's the only one you can't, is you can't make that threat.
You can't make that threat because the Secret Service, if they're doing their job, has to take every single one of them seriously. And they have to investigate. Julia Phillips, producer of Taxi Driver, was coming out of a movie when someone told her someone just shot Reagan, inspired by Taxi Driver. Julia Phillips said, I told you it was a good movie. Wow.
Yeah. Or what about when Lennon took a bullet? That was big news.
Yeah. No, I was wondering, it's like, what movie was that inspired by?
The White Album.
The White Album. There you go.
This sucked. Well, what the hell is this Nine shit?
Oh, that Lennon. Okay. It's like, wait a minute.
Fucking sell out. Or actually, no, it'd be, imagine sucked, you asshole. which it does. Shitty song. All right, now we're really done. For real.
Now we're really done?
For real, we're done.
Okay, then we're done. Thank you everyone again for joining us for Ishii's birthday party.
My birthday wish list is in the description, I think.
Yes.
Maybe.
And yes, definitely join us all on the Discord. It would be great to see you all there.
And remember, nothing's offensive anymore, so be offensive.
Thank you.